Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to this episode's Learning Urien, where before we start, I want to make a quick update why I haven't been uploading that many matchup videos. And it's simply because I've been grinding my PS4 account up to Master on stream. I've been doing the transition from PC to PS4 to prepare for tournament season. And yeah, there just haven't been that many interesting matches, so I didn't want to spam you guys' inboxes. But of course, I'm still gonna do these Learning Urien videos on a weekly basis. As soon as I get back up in rank and start playing good opponents again or high skilled matches again, I'm just gonna start uploading those videos again, of course. But yeah, that was just a quick update on that. And with the transition, I also had to change my setup, which means my microphone is here now. I think it looks fine, and hope we manage and we can survive this change. But yeah, this week's Learning Urien video is about Urien's mid-screen cross under Aegis combo, which is in my opinion is one of my favorite Urien Aegis mix-ups, and is one of my go-tos in matches because I can always confirm into this of stray hits. If you know, like if you're in the middle of the match, the first Aegis is out, and he blocks the first hit of it, but like he gets hit by the second or the third hit by any reason. If you can confirm that second or third hit into a combo that ends with crouch hard punch, you can confirm it into this Aegis mix-up, which makes this absolutely amazing, and it works from everything because of that, as long as he's mid-screen. Even sometimes in close to the corner it can work, but it's more difficult to do that, and it's not. There's better things to do at that point. But yeah, I think this mix-up is absolutely amazing for that reason, and I'm just gonna show you real quick the most famous, the most infamous cross under ambiguous part of it. And of course, I didn't get the right side. See, it doesn't matter what hit you do. It works on all of them. Wouldn't be a Learning Urien video if I didn't fail a combo a bit, huh? There we go. And yeah, in this video I'm also gonna be teaching you guys the different fault rules of this mix-up, what makes you maybe fail at this mix-up. I'm gonna teach you guys two versions you can do. So like if you have a harder time doing one version, you can do the second one instead. And the one I just did is actually the one I have the most difficult time doing. So yeah, I didn't know why I'd start out with doing that, but I did. So yeah, there's two versions of this. I just showed the one where you use a crouch medium punch. And the reason I did this one is because this might be one of the easier ones to start out with, learning the combo rhythm of doing the EX5 all the time, because you end up closer to your opponent that is floating in the air. And what you want to do with the EX fireball is hit them as they are diagonally with the EX fireball's trajectory. So you want to hit them as close to that as possible, and that's easier with the cross medium punch because they're close to you, so they're floating less, kind of. And what makes this version hard, as you could see, is getting the cross under. It's hard to get the cross under with the forward medium punch because the opponent doesn't float as high, so it's a bit, that makes it tricky. Another version you can do if you feel like you're a master doing the EX fireball, so it's easier to do it's easier to do the forward medium punch cross under, but it's harder to do the EX fireball as this version right here, where you stay further away with the stand, and you can see straight off, way easier to hit that. I can show how it looks if you fail it. If you fail the EX fireball. Oh, if I get the crouch hard punch, whoops. If you do it a bit too early, he just floats over like that. So that's what you want. If he floats over like that, it's because you're doing the EX fireball too early. You're releasing it too early, and you want to hit him more diagonally with it. So that's two different versions you can use. One has a harder time using the EX fireball. The other has a harder time using the forward medium punch. So that's two different versions you can practice, and you can figure out what you have a harder time doing, and you can adapt to that. Of course, it's good to know both. So if you're not feeling up to doing one version, maybe you drop that a lot one day, you can just convert into the other version, and maybe it will work better for you. I do that some days. Some days I just can't get the EX fireball timing, other days I just can't get the forward medium punch timing. Human errors. But yeah. So that is two versions you can use depending on what you have a hard time doing. a thing I wanted to mention is also I see a lot of people make a very specific mistake where they do the medium punch instead of forward medium punch. And I'm just gonna show you the error. Let's see if we can replicate an error. It's always hard to do this. Like this. You can see in the display, input display, I'm doing a motion to the left and I'm doing the medium punch. So the forward medium punch should come out. The problem with this is Urien, you are holding, the reason it happens is because you're holding backwards, so Urien is actually backing a bit off. So you actually are pushing the Ryu out of the preferred floating spot. And he actually never gets to the other side, so the forward medium punch never comes out because you're walking backwards. What you want to do is you want to let your stick go to neutral, or whatever peripheral you use, let it go to neutral. Don't, as you're doing a jump right here, don't hold anything. Do the jump, let him float, wait till the perfect moment to press forward medium punch. That's how you make sure to always get the forward medium punch. So that's an error I often see, and people even talk to me about this error, and yeah, that's why it happens. If you get the stand medium punch, it's because you're holding a direction when you shouldn't be holding a direction. And of course that's now we know how the mix-up works. By the way, just to make sure everybody's on the same page, what you do in this mix-up is you do crouch hard punch, EX fireball, Aegis release, jump. Of course it doesn't work with the first mirror. You do a jump forward, which pushes the Ryu in the air so he lands on the mirror again. As you then, and when you land, you have your stick at neutral or whatever peripheral you use, you press forward medium punch, you hold forward, and Urien will slide under, and you can do a medium punch to hit him back into the Aegis. That is how the mix-up works. Now, some different things you can do from this mix-up. There's a lot of things you can do from this mix-up, which makes it very good. You can of course you can do all your normal guess mix-ups. You know, it's like a knockdown. You can do a stand medium punch to counter a button. You can do a throw if they're blocking. You can do a shimmy if you know they're gonna throw. And yeah, so not only do you have that, but the opponent also have to take into consideration which side you're gonna be on, left or right. So there's a lot of things going on in your opponent's head, and you can get a lot of it from it. You already saw from a stream clip, you saw me do the back throw, which you can combo into a crouch hard punch if you hit it into the mirror. You can of course also do a forward throw, which the crouch hard punch doesn't work on that, as we addressed in the last video. But yeah, so another thing with this, as you can see, and we get this, and we get the crouch hard punch, very nice. But you actually don't need to use the mirror hit to get the crouch hard punch combo. You can actually also from the other side, which can be very beneficial to actually end on that side for not only the throw reason, you have your shimmy reason, but if you can hit your medium punch meaty enough, you see it combos, which is amazing, right? So you can get the crouch hard punch combo no matter which side you're on. It's easier to get on the left side, of course, or you know, like the side that bounces them into the mirror. But you can get it from both sides if you're good at doing your stand medium punch meaty. This only works in very specific mix-ups where you have them in the air and you make them do the roll. And just a quick thing, I'm saying I also say that you can do a shimmy. That doesn't work if you decide to do the cross under. Oh, I whiffed it. Shimmy only works if you are on the same side as the mirror. Like you can only move backwards like this so far if you're on this side of the mirror. On the other side, you're simply too close to the opponent and he can throw you. So if you decide to do the cross under, you are committed to do a throw, a block, or oh, that was weird. I actually never seen that before. A medium punch where oh, that was weird. Anyway, that's legit the first time I've seen that. I don't know why I'm insisting on doing the hard version for this. And that's when you do the EX fireball too late in this specific mix-up. Oh man. Anyway, Sorry, my execution is not real there. As I'm saying, I've been playing on the PS4, so PC delay is a bit weird to me right now. But I still wanted to do this on PC for editing reasons. But yeah, if you end on the opposite side of the mirror, you can't walk backwards fine enough. You'll get thrown. So you have to commit to doing like block, throw, or button. You know, it's a straight up rock paper scissors. Instead of that, you can do the shimmy to beat out two options: the EXDP and the throw. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. So that was, I know this video has actually been real quick, and I actually like that for a change. So yeah, I've shown you guys how to do the mix-up. I've shown you guys some different options from the mix-up. I've shown you some different ways you can do the mix-up. And I hope you learned something during this small video about this absolutely amazing mix-up. And if you have any questions to something I might have been talking about a bit too fast, you can always write below. And yeah, hope you learned something. And I'll see you guys next week.